My epicenters tremble, so much fault in my platelets, the seismograph. Calculating my devastation, I have to think that I am an unnatural disaster. Shaking because I am fragile, kneeling at empty tables of wide-eyed grace, screaming, "Forgive me, God, but I have no faith left to offer." I have nothing but threadbare Bibles and war-torn gospel choirs. I can hear nothing but Eve scream. On the day she realized she could no longer hold Adam together, on the day she realized war brings nothing but sin to the altar. Sometimes it feels like I'm fighting a battle against my own body, that my heart is being held prisoner inside my rib cage, that every beat sounds like a fist banging against the fast-closed mouths of every skeleton in my closet screaming for me to open my doors like floodgates, let the salt wash my wounds, let the grief ooze out my pores. We all know someone, a friend, a mother, a sister, a brother who has been through hell and back, whose demons never give up, never stop dragging them back down, never stop forcing them to drown in the depths of their own head. At the bottom of the ocean where the thickest darkness lives, we know these people as undead zombies, as living proof we are not supposed to wear our grief like trophies. We know them as abnormal, as broken. We are taught that darkness is not a valid human emotion, so in my darkest days, when the melancholy in the air makes it hard to breathe, when every outbreath feels like a conscious attempt to breathe life back into everyone I've ever lost, like everyone I've ever lost isn't really gone, but just waiting for the air I give to finally be enough, I know that this is not the first time. Not the first time I've wished that I could flatten my backbone, skip across the Red Sea of this life into the next one, stop looking at my veins as the kite strings that tie me to this earth, that I don't need another reminder that I keep taking the scenic route through the 8th level of my own internal combustion, where every synapse connection is a weapon of my own mass destruction. So I want you all to think of that friend. Realize that courage comes in the form of speaking about all the wars we are fighting, that purple hearts are not won through tongue biting, that too often the snakebite sting of stigma evades our every conversation. And if you are that person who fears that the only constant is that gravity always pulls us down, know this: that every time we return to rock, we become a monument, that Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John all had days that didn't make it in the Bible, that there is a hungry mouth at the start of every faithless river whispering that to find the light that will guide us home, we need to stop looking at the shore, that the stories in our mind sky always follow the same form, that we survived, that sometimes the moral is that we came out alive, so never let anyone ever tell you it is wrong to go through the motions, because that is the only way the machine knows it is not broken. That with 12 pounds of gravity constantly pushing us back down, the simple act of waking up can be heroic. Getting out of bed like facing a battleground, and never forget, the devils on your back have to go through hell right behind you, that the softest people have to wear the thickest armor, that sometimes the It Gets Better campaign sounds like a promise no one is sure they will be able to keep. So I am not here to say that it will get better tomorrow, but if there's anything I can say, is that there's absolutely nothing wrong with not being okay today. Emotion, it is what keeps us human, so feel. And my God, please, stay. Listen to the understanding in my voice. It will not be tonight, love. You will not go tonight.